The BET Hip Hop Awards has been canceled indefinitely. So many people are in an uproar, feel that this is a smack to the face of black culture. So, let me inform everyone. I wrote this book called We the Blacks. It discusses the power of racism and why it's so foolish. I am also a super hip hop head. I love hip hop. I also understand that hip hop music has been one of the most destructive forces in creation to other black people. The music has sunk to a low of discussing, promoting, and advertising destruction of us against us. Historically, let me help you out. So, BET, Black Entertainment Television, was created by a brilliant entrepreneur named Robert Johnson and his wife, Sheila. So they created this from a radio station because we used to be so marginalized in radios in the 70s and 80s that we would not be able to hear music from us, by us, about us. So then it turned to video, where they would broadcast videos of black entertainers. Hip hop exploded in the 80s, cable bandwidth opened up. There was ability for everybody to have their own different networks. BET Network was formed. As the years progressed and went by, Viacom came in and said, we will make you the first entertainment black billionaire if you allow us to buy this. They negotiated. Robert Johnson said yes, because you are in the business of making money. Everyone got upset with Robert Johnson saying, what about us? What most people forget is when the allegations come up, there's no more us. When the indictments come up, there's no more us. When there's rumors, black people turn on you instantly. So now, as a businessman who formed the business, he made a business decision to sell. Keep some of his equity in Viacom, which is the biggest media, one of the biggest media outlets in the world. They own MTV, they own VH1, they own all these other Paramount different shows and programming. Now, I write TV shows. I am a fictional writer composing characters to display a storyline and give and leave you with a message when it's all done. That's TV in a nutshell. Historically, from the inception of television, anytime a TV network, not a TV show, an entire network was failing, they brought in black creatives because their perception and data tells them blacks stay at home and watch television, consume it, become loyal to it, and spread the word to so many others to watch what they are consumed with. So they will create a show like The Cosby Show. Everybody tunes in, the ratings go up, they get to charge more money for their time. The network profits. When the network profits to that degree, what happens? Boom. They have the funding to be able to bring in other shows and create other hits. And then as time goes by, usually about 4 years, they start canceling the black show, or they bring in white writers who can relate to the culture. They could just write good storylines, but the soul of it is missing because they can't relate to the culture. And the show dissipates, it falls off, and for the people that's programmed by it, it's not satisfying appetite because it doesn't speak to the culture anymore. It's done. Racism is so real that the people who control media, I own a media company, the people who control media, the people who control music, will allow you to continue to invest in your death until it's no longer profitable. So now, let's look at the Hip Hop BET Awards. Fast forward to what it is today. What is it promoting today? Is it real talent that we are used to? No. Is it promoting the destruction of us? Most of the time. Do we as a people, because we're not unified, we are the global majority. It is so many different influences, cultures, in all of us that we are all different. What we have in common is just this. So when we on these hip hop BET awards, what are we celebrating is my question. And why does the other people have the power to cancel it? They're canceling it because we are not demonstrating that it's important to us. And when we get the platform, we're not representing anything to celebrate. We are now consumers of music that is definitely poison to our culture. Yes, we're going to go listen to Sexy Red or whoever later on, and Glorilla and all that later on. But to celebrate them on a national stage or international stage and to fund it with hundreds of millions of dollars, really? Nah. So don't be in an uproar about why other people who don't like you in the first place and who could no longer profit off of you, who likes the way you destroy yourself, but if it doesn't make them money, they're not really interested because you really don't count in the bigger picture to them. If you really counted, then you would respect each other. If you really counted, you would dress, talk, and instead of spending money on diamonds, you would have investments. The only thing America respects is business and people who conduct themselves like a business. Everybody else, you're just like a gnat. Eventually, you're going to get smacked and pushed to the side. This is why we don't have a BET Hip Hop Award anymore. So, my final message in conclusion is, don't be in an uproar about what other people are not doing when you don't create your own. This is the time for us to hear from our Jay-Z's and our hip-hop moguls and billionaires. What y'all going to do about it? Nothing, because it does not bring enough value. The culture has lost its value. The culture does not listen to things that celebrate or allow other cultures to want to come in. Hip hop is global now. Can't just contain it to the United States anymore. Started around my neighborhood and now it's everywhere in the entire world, in every language, everywhere. Can't just contain it. The audience has changed. Allow change to be changed. And what you don't like, do something about it. And like this book right here, this one, always discuss is lead, follow, or disappear. Stop crying. It wasn't ours. When it was, we didn't value it, we didn't treasure it, we let it fall to the wayside. So what other people came in and said, this is not necessary.